Hi, I'm Kyle Harris, Assistant Professor of Instruction in the College of Public Health in the Department of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences. The Center for the Advancement of Teaching, also known as the CAT, has invited me today to talk about how I provide opportunities for students to network with one another in my large lecture course. One of the most valuable aspects of learning isn't just what happens in the classroom, it's also about the connections students make with each other. In my Human Anatomy and Physiology class, I intentionally create opportunities for students to network and build a sense of belonging while they learn. During lectures, I encourage students to engage with each other before answering questions. Even if they already know the person sitting next to them, I ask them to introduce themselves again. This simple act creates an open, collaborative learning environment where students can speak more freely while also engaging in the course content. The hope is that they might find that the content can be applied to their personal life through the dialogue that is freely being exchanged. I also use anonymous polling questions during lectures via our polling software. This allows students to gauge their understanding compared to their peers without feeling singled out. It builds a shared learning experience where students can see where they stand and feel motivated to improve together. Not only does it benefit the students, but it also benefits me as the faculty because I can provide immediate formative feedback and can use it to engage the students at that moment to keep the learning environment exciting. In lab, students work in groups where discussion is encouraged. Unlike lecture, in lab, students discuss the structure of the human body using 3D models and work together to perform tasks such as assembling bone models to create a full skeleton. During lab activities, students are asked to work together as clinicians in other activities like identifying a mock blood sample to correctly identify the blood type. These interactions not only help reinforce concepts, but also create a natural space for networking and peer support. Beyond class, I help students find study groups by promoting peer study groups at the beginning of classes and then providing space for students to express interest to me through electronic signups, and then we help facilitate matching students together. We also promote review sessions by posting session options and directing students to certain resources by using the feedback gained both in class and on asynchronous assignments. Additionally, I highlight student organizations and campus events to help students connect with others who share their interest in career goals. Building a strong academic network starts in the classroom. By creating spaces where students engage, collaborate, and support each other, we're not just learning anatomy and physiology, we're fostering a community of future professionals. If you would like to continue this conversation, visit the CAT at teaching.temple.edu.